My name is Jabari. Today we are going to be doing Active Directories as well as joining our computer to our domain. Alright, so before we do all that, as you can see here, I created a workgroup with the different computers, Server, Windows 7, Vista XP, etc. So we are going to create an Active Directory, but before we do all that, we'll have to do some configurations, okay? So come here. We want to make sure that network discovery is on, file sharing is on, public folder sharing is on, and password protected sharing is off. Right? Come here. As you can see, I have not selected IP version 6 because I'm using IP version 4. Let's configure this. So as you can see here, I gave it an IP address and a class C subnet mask. The IP address 192.180.0.1. Okay. So we just go over to Vista, which is the intelligent client for Windows 2008 that I have on this side here, and we'll configure this as well. And again, you want to make sure that network discovery is on, file sharing is on, public sharing is on. Okay. Right. IP version 6 is not selected here as well. We'll configure the IP version 4 here. So as you can see again, I gave this an IP address of 192.168.0.2, class C subnet mask again, default gateway, and a DNS that is pointing back to the 2008 server. Okay. Right. Also, I want to show you the devices that were used or was used. Right, so as you can see here, I selected the host only adapter, and I changed this to allow all. Right, and the adapter type Intel Pro for /1000 empty desktop. This may be different on your computer, so you'll have to just play around with it to see which suits your computer. Okay, I did that also for the Server 2008. You can see here, host only adapter, allow all, same adapter type. Right. So that's how I created the work group. Right. And that allows us, if I go to network, I'll see all the computers in the work group here. And the files, I'll show you it on the Windows Vista as well. Network, all the computers in the work group. Files, okay. Alright, so now we are going to create the Active Directory. So we're going to do this in the Server 2008. Go to Server Manager. So before we add the roles, let's just enable the remote desktop. So enable remote desktop. We want to allow connections only from computers running remote desktop with a network level authentication. Okay, so we'll choose the last one. Okay, like that. Alright, so now we'll configure the Active Directory. So I selected here, you come to roles and you want to add a role. Okay, and you just follow the instructions from here. So next, and here you want to select Active Directory Domain Services. Next, okay, this, you click next here and we install it. So now we want to close the wizard and launch the Active Directory Domain Services installation wizard. Okay, so you click this right here. Right here, we select the advanced mode installation. Next, click next. Select this. Next. Alright, we are going to create a new domain in a new forest. Okay. Alright, and now we are going to give this domain a name. So I'll name it this a name here. So I'll just say jabari.com. Next, it's going to check whether the new forest name is already in use. So we just wait. Alright, so for the function level, as you can see, yeah, Windows 2000, 2003 server, 2008. If I select Windows 2000, this will be for Windows 2000 and above. As well, if I select 2003, it will be for 2003 and above. And 2008 will be for 2008 and above. Okay, so if you select Windows 2003 and there's a computer running on Windows 2000, that wouldn't work. So I just select 2003. Next. Leave that as is. Next. Yes, continue. And these are the folders that will be created. Click next. And we'll give this the administrator account password. Alright, so next. Next. The Active Directory Domain Services has finished installed, so we just click finish. And it asks him to restart, so we will restart this now. Okay, so it has restarted. Yeah, just want to capture this. So as you can see, the server 2008 is connected to the domain, which is jabari.com. So now we want to join Windows Vista to the domain. Alright, before I do that, okay, so now we are going to join Windows Vista to the domain. Alright, come here, click properties, and you wanna change settings. So as you can see, it is in the work group. So go to change, and you want to select domain, and we enter the domain that was created, jabari.com. So or Jabari, sorry. I'm going to use the administrator account here. And the password. Windows Vista has joined the domain Jabari. Click OK, and we'll ask to restart. So restart now. Switch user here. Sign in as the other user. Okay, so /. Just here, just to make sure. Alright, so just so we just refresh this, so I can show you that Windows Vista is on the domain. So as you can see here, Windows Vista is on the domain jabari.com. So now I'm going to do this for Windows 7 as well as Windows XP. Okay. I'm going to join Windows 7 to the domain. Select domain. Domain is Jabari. Okay. Straight up. I put in my password. Okay, so Windows 7 has joined Jabari's the domain Jabari. Okay. So as usual, we'd have to restart. So while Windows 7 is starting, I'll join Windows XP to the domain. So while we wait for XP, just over to Windows 7. To switch user. Administrator. Right. So Windows XP has joined the domain, and we want to restart this one as well. Okay, so as you can see, Windows 7 and Windows XP has joined the domain jabari.com. So thank you for viewing. In my next video, I will be demonstrating roaming profiles and home folders. Thank you.